All right, what's up, guys? My name is Gab Leonard, and I made $100,000 when I was 28 years old. Here's three lessons that I wish I learned beforehand because it honestly just would have been better, and I probably would have been able to make more money or not lose as much money as I did. Basically, be more efficient with my money, which is nice. But with that said, lessons come with costs, and that is what has happened. Let's jump right into the three things. The first lesson is the name of the game is not going to zero. I'll tell you a story. When I was 18 years old, I was a senior in high school, and what I did a lot was go out in the streets of Boston with kids from my school and teachers from my school, and we just basically give lunches to the homeless. And it was a beautiful ministry set up by my school. It's a blessing that they offered that. But there was one teacher in particular who was an ex Wall Street individual who's retired and was just teaching at my high school. He knew stocks. He was a smart man. At the time, I was doing a lot of options trading, and I turned $5,000 into $355,000. And what he told me was, hey, it's awesome that you hit a home run, but now it's time to hit singles and doubles. And at the time, I didn't know what he meant by that. But basically, what he meant is the name of the game is not going to zero. What happens when you go and try to hit home runs, or when you try to go and take on massive amounts of risks through things such as options tradings, crypto, or doing things such as penny stock trading, or even being reckless and jumping into business and putting all your money into one thing without first testing it, is you are attempting to hit a home run. You're going to swing at the ball as hard as you can. And if you miss bad. That is, although it could pay off, not the smartest way to go about things because the name of the game is not going to zero. Think about it this way. If you make 50K in a year and you go and put that money into options because you want to make it 100K, it's awesome if you make it into 100K, but if you lose all 50K, you just lost a year's work, which sucks. So the name of the game is not to go to zero. Make sure you minimize your risk and you assess your risk based upon the reward. The other thing important in that equation is how much control you have over the outcome. In things such as investing, if you're not investing in your own company or yourself or something that you have an influence on the amount of profit they make, you don't have any influence at all. And that is shitty. On the flip side, if you're investing into your business, you can be more risky because if you know you're going to grind at it, you're going to work your tail off at it, you're going to work your fucking ass off at it, then you have more control. And thus, it is okay to kind of swing a little bit harder. Let's go to lesson two. Lesson two was provide value for others. And this is as cheesy as it gets, but it's so freaking true. A lot of the times, at least with me and with younger individuals, what I see is people think that they know a lot more than they actually do, whether it's because they watch YouTube videos, whether it's because they do online education, whatever. But online education, although it is great, doesn't often, or it is not like the education of experience, especially in my circumstance within real estate. There were circumstances earlier on in my real estate career where I'm like, I'm better than this guy. But in reality, you're just not. And the name of the game is to shut your face, just sit down, and honestly try to provide value and listen. The reason why listening is so important is because you're able to see and pick apart problems that your colleagues might have. In my circumstance specifically, I work for my mom. So by being quiet, taking a step back, and just looking at how the business operated, I was able to point out, or in my head, point out different things that I could potentially step up to the plate and help with. By providing value through that for her and for my colleagues, I was able to kind of gain their trust, which helped them lead me or helped them, which encouraged them to bring me into more deals on their end of things. And I provided value and made, and doing that helped me make more money at the end of the day. So that's lesson two. Provide more value for others and do that specifically by shutting your face, sitting back, and just listening for and looking for problems. Number three, grind like a motherfucker. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, especially because with there's in my life specifically, there's a huge juxtaposition. I have college life, and then I have summer work life. And right now I'm in summer work life. And every time I get to summer work life, It's like someone lit a fire under my ass and I just grind hard, waking up at 3:30 in the morning, all that shit. But on the other side of things, I've there's school life as well. In school life, it's very lazy. It's not as aggressive with there's no urgency. So what I had wish I had done over the course of my year 20 is I wish during those times when I was in a lull or during those school times, I still had that urgency. And being in that urgency now or being a part of that and grinding right now, there are a few things that I think have helped me keep that fire lit under my ass. First is being alone, setting time alone and setting time apart to be alone. Friends are great, but friends don't last forever. Also, especially in college, not everyone is your actual friend. They're just acquaintances. And don't confuse acquaintances as friends. Second thing, so being alone, that's one. Second thing is setting yourself or putting yourself into situations where I call it putting yourself in the fire, but putting yourself in situations where you have to succeed or else you're fucked. This is what I have done for myself, where I've increased my costs through investments, such as buying a house, where now I have to go and pay that mortgage, or else I'm fucked. My credit's going to be fucked, and my future's going to be fucked. I have to make money, or else I am fucked in that way. Another way I do it is I go and I say stuff on social media. For instance, I don't know, talking about my goals to other people, talking about my goals in social media, stuff like that, where other people are expecting things out of you. I made a video. It's actually on this channel 2 videos ago. It was a few months ago, but I'm going to be a millionaire by 23. That was the video. Now people expect that out of me, and I have to go and I have to perform, or else I look like a piece of shit. And that also lights a fire under my ass. And it can for you as well. People are always going to look at you, people are always going to judge you, but it doesn't matter because if you're spitting out your goals on social media, then will hold you accountable, whether it's in a positive way or a negative way. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, guys, let me know your feedback down below in the comment section, all 10 of you. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.